going to teach you how to manifest with your Oracle deck. And not just that, I'm going to teach you how to overcome tests and difficulties and challenges and insecurities and fears with your Oracle deck. I'm going to teach you how to align with your destiny path so you can fulfill your purpose and share your gifts with the world using your Oracle deck. Hey friends, I am Cara Elizabeth. I'm the author, illustrator, and creator of Animal Apothecary card deck for manifesting, for overcoming tests and difficulties, and for aligning with your destiny path. So maybe you need this card deck. It's sold everywhere internationally and on Amazon. So there's that. But go get your favorite Oracle deck. Actually, what you're gonna need your favorite Oracle deck. You're gonna need your journal, paper, pen, and let's jump in. Okay, so there's a couple different things of how this is gonna go down for us today as we do this together. I'm gonna get you in alignment with the thing that you're working on manifesting, overcoming, healing, and what are the gifts that you want to share with humanity? So we're going to get you in alignment with that. And then I'm going to lead you on this visual meditative journey to really connect with these different placements of the cards. So I'll be guiding you on this visual journey, and you'll be pulling your cards. And then as a bonus, because I'm going to be doing this with you and pulling my cards anyways, you're going to get a reading. So you can stick around for that if you want. But most importantly, I just want to share this tool because doing this in my readings and even like in the construction and creation of Animal Apothecary, like there is so much I have healed from and manifested. And like my favorite thing is that it shifts me out of a headspace, especially when I'm not believing in myself, when I feel small, it's just like, let's get back on track. Let's get into your power. And that's what we're going to be doing here today. So grab your journal, and I want you to write 3 prompts. And so one is manifesting experiences and feelings. Manifesting and experiences and feelings. The next is overcoming and healing. And lastly, sharing your gifts with the world. Okay, so these 3 topics is everything you're going to be writing. And I want you to think about, what is it that you deeply desire, your heart's deepest desire of what you want to manifest? But beyond that, what do you want to feel? How do you want to feel when you look in the mirror? How do you want to feel when you wake up? What is the current challenge that you are working toward overcoming, and what is your neuroses or your hang up or the thing that is just like the cycle of the last 15 freaking years of your life you're ready to transmute and transform? What are the gifts that you are here to share with humanity? Are the gifts of love that you're here to share with your lover? The gifts that you're here to share with the creatures on the planet and the animals and Mother Earth? Like, what are you here to share? So in these 3 categories, write however you want, but that's kind of like where your focus is. And you're going to be writing these things down as if you already are that. You already have that. You've already healed that. You've already overcome. Really think about any test that you're dealing with right now and write it as if like, I am so grateful I overcame this. I figured it out. I love that I'm sharing XYZ with humanity. Like whatever these things are for you, you're writing it as in the now. No, we're not doing I hope, I wish. No, you are that, embody that, and write it in this like affirmative freaking way in your journal that you are those things, that you've manifested those things. And throwing in words like I love, I'm so grateful for is very cool to do too. So I'm going to let you take a moment, pause, and then come on back. Okay, now that you have written all the stuff down, we're in alignment with what we're going for here in life, who we are here to embody and blossoming into. And we want to get some wisdom and guidance from your deck. Now, grab your deck, have it with you, and I'm going to be leading you on this visual journey. And it's really helpful if you keep your eyes closed. Even when I ask you to pull the card, like, listen, you got your own way you do things, but there's something about not looking at the cards until all of them are out, because if you're looking, because I'm leading you on a visual journey to align with certain things. And if you're opening your eyes, first of all, it just like gets you out of, like, you got to get in this journey with me. So just keep your eyes closed. However you shuffle, I don't care. So maybe it just looks like when I'm like, when you're ready, pull a card, you pull and you put down. But here's the thing, there's 6 cards that I'm going to be asking you to pull. So just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can remember that. And I'll be putting at the end, I'll have listed what each of those card meanings are. But you'll see, I'm leading you through it. Yeah, and when I ask you to pull the card, maybe you need to pause and you're like vibing with it and feeling the thing, and you pull it when you're ready. Don't look at it, and then you hit play again and come back, because I don't know when you're ready to pull the card, and I might just go on to the next. So if you need to pause. If you don't, just whatever. Just keep going. All right. We'll do it. All right. So first, I want you to just close your eyes, and you're going to take a big, big deep breath in and sigh out. Another big deep breath in, sigh out. Last one, big deep breath in, sigh out. And wherever you are, however you're sitting, if you can just let your hands open in a surrender to this moment, surrender to life, any love and inspiration from your highest self, from all things, from everything. We are open, just opening yourself. And as you are inside yourself, I want you to see yourself in this beautiful paradise, whatever that paradise looks like to you. And I want you to go and touch the nature and feel, are there creatures? Like what? Just see it, smell it, taste it, go touch something, feel everything. And then as you're walking in this beautiful paradise, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, the way I'm walking is where this pathway is. Like I'm walking on a pathway. And I want you to feel like there's this magnetism, this affinity between your feet. All of a sudden your feet are you're barefoot between your feet in the pathway. And there's just this huge electricity running between your feet in this pathway. So I want you to bend down in your mind's eye and put the palms and your fingertips on this pathway. Your bare feet are on this pathway, and there's just this beautiful electric current running between your hands and your feet and this pathway. And all of a sudden it dawns on you, oh my God, this is my destiny path. Now, I want you to hold and feel your cards, keep your eyes closed, and I want you to ask any love, any wisdom that your destiny path wants to share with you from the cards. What does your destiny path want to share? Any guidance, any wisdom, any love, any insight it has to share with you. And when it feels right, you will pull a card. If you need to just pause and come back, remember, just don't look at the card. So you'll pull your card. And I want you to now, after you've pulled your card, you're walking down the destiny path. You're in this beautiful paradise. And you notice you can't see where the destiny path is leading. You can see it's leading towards some kind of light, but it's unclear. And there's this orb of light at what your destiny path is leading into. And it's this glowing light that's getting bigger and bigger. And now you can see it's getting bigger because it's actually coming closer and closer to you. And there is this powerful, almost like radiation of, like, the light is almost lighting up. It's almost like everything in that paradise is lit up from this light that's coming closer to you. And as this aspect of you is, this light, this orb is coming closer to you, there is this figure within that light. And this figure is your highest self. This figure is the aspect of you who is so embodied in their power and their confidence. They're so embodied in their abundance. They have manifested what you have written down and so much more, and in a different way. They have, they have transmuted anything you need to heal or overcome. They have transmuted that and turned it into something higher. They're sharing their gifts with humanity. So it is you embodying your highest self, who is fully present with everything that you wrote down, but so much more, and they are walking toward you. And as they walk towards you, they are sharing this light coming out of their hand, and they're pushing this light into you. And in this light is the information of how you will fully embody them. So receive the light, see this light that they're sharing. This is the ticket. This light holds the information of how you will fully blossom into them. And as you're receiving this light, grab your cards, feel your cards, keep your eyes closed. And whenever it feels right, I want you to pull one card from this aspect of yourself who is in their highest self, who has manifested their heart's deepest desires, who has fully is in their embodiment of their true self, and ask them for any love, wisdom, and guidance through the cards. And when it feels right, you're just going to pull one card. Again, if you need to pause and pick one, but remember, don't look and keep your eyes closed. All right. Now we're moving on, and I want you're fully with your highest self. You're embodied. They now allow and see them just being one with you, and now you keep walking down your path, and all of a sudden there is some kind of, actually, I want you to think of whatever, first thing, what challenge are you dealing with right now? Is there an insecurity? Is there a fear? Is there some kind of a challenge in the outside of your life, on the inside? What is that? And as you're walking, there is a manifestation of this challenge showing up as some kind of roadblock. And it's on your destiny path. It's showing up as some kind of a block. And what is that for you? I want you to go put your hand on that block. That is your current challenge or your current insecurity. Put your hand on that. And that block wants to transform and become its highest self. That block doesn't want to stay in that stagnant place. So just put your hand on it. Have compassion for it and ask. Begin to connect, feel your cards again, hold your cards, shuffle your cards, ask any love, any wisdom, any guidance that your block, that challenge, that insecurity, that fear, whatever the thing is for you, you know it. Ask whatever it wants to share with you, any love, any wisdom, any guidance from that block, from that resistance, from that challenge, from that insecurity. When it feels right, you'll pull one card. If you need to pause, come back. And now I want you to go back. Now come back to that block. And I want you to start seeing that when you touch it, it's malleable, it's actually soft, and you can transform it into something. So I want you to see yourself, allow yourself to move that block in any way. You're a master painter, a master artist, a master, manipulator. You can transform that block into whatever you want. So be the transmuter, transform. Make it feel open, make it feel expansive, make it feel like you can walk through it. What is the thing you're transforming it into? And once you have that visualization, ask that symbol of whatever you just transformed your block into, any love, any wisdom, any guidance it wants to share with you. And when it feels right, you'll pull one card that is guidance from this part of you who's transformed their block. If you need to pause. We're moving on with your eyes closed. Continue to keep your eyes closed. I want you to see you're walking, you're illuminated, you're still walking down this path, and all of a sudden there's these orbs, so like almost like fireflies, all these orbs of light around you. And you realize, oh my God, like these are my guides. These are, known and unknown energies and entities and ancestors and loved ones that have been teaming with you to help you align and fulfill your purpose, to share your gifts, to embody your fullest self, to reach your fullest potential. All these loving guides. If you have one specific guide you want to connect to, bring them in. If you have a loved one that has passed, if there's anyone you want to call in amongst all your guides, ask them to come in. Ask them for any love, any wisdom, any guidance, anything they want to share with you right now. When it feels right, you will pull a card from them. And now, after you've pulled your card, if you need to pause, go ahead, but keep walking forward on your path. And just as you walk forward, I want you to see yourself walking into, it's just complete darkness. It is the infinite, ultimate unknown. It is so unknowable. And you have entered into the greatest mystery of all. And there is this thumping though, this beautiful heartbeat of love within this unknown. There is something that is with you, and you're being, it is safe, even though you are just like, what is this unknown? This is the greatest mystery, the ultimate unknown, everything we are a part of. And what you are within it right now is all the untapped potential of all the infinite realities. And now just open yourself in this infinite unknown and ask to receive any love and wisdom and guidance. And as you open yourself physically too. Open your heart, open your hands. There are beams, trillions, infinite beams of light coming into you from the great mystery. This great mystery created you to share your gifts with humanity. Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light, and just ask whatever guidance, whatever wisdom, the ultimate unknown, this thing that we are all from, but it is unknowable, this infinite unknown source, any love, any wisdom and guidance through the cards. And when it feels right, you will pull one card from the infinite unknown great mystery, any love and wisdom and guidance it has for you on your journey right now. All right, now take a big deep breath in, sigh out. 2 more, big deep breath in, sigh out. Move your body, big deep breath in, sigh out. Shake. All right, so if you want to just go into your card reading that you pulled and then come back and see, I'm sure there's going to be an alignment between this card reading and yours, or stick around, do before, after, whatever. But I'm going to now share with you what I pulled for the collective that is listening right now. All right, so, just so you, for future reference, the first card is the Destiny Path card. That's what your Destiny Path wants you to know. Your second card, it kind of toggles. You can see what relates to you more, but it's the aspect of you who has manifested everything they wrote down, and also your highest self. Sometimes people like one or the other. I'm into both. So this is the guidance, wisdom and guidance and advice from the aspect of you who's manifested all that stuff, even though it's always going to be like way better than what you think, whatever you wrote down now, and your highest self. The third card is the challenge that you're dealing with right now. Whatever the block, whatever the fear, whatever the insecurity, whatever the resistance, that's the third card. That wants to share information with you. The fourth card is the aspect of you who's transformed that block, who's overcome that block, who has turned that block into something that is open and expansive, right? So this is the aspect of you who has overcome that test or difficulty and transform that block into something powerful and beautiful. The fifth are your guides. So known, unknown entities, ancestors, if there's a specific guide you want to, like, that's just like, if there's maybe like your totem animal, eagle, owl, whoever, you want to just connect with them. You can be specific, but it's the guides. And then the last one is the great mystery, source, the universe, infinite unknown, the thing that is just unbelievably unknowable. So I'm not even going to try to explain that. But all right, so let's see what our collective reading also wants to share with you, in addition to what you just pulled. Oh, love that. Oh, so I get excited. This is, wow. Oh my God. Okay, I love this. So, what our destiny path wants to share with us. Okay, we got the Just Trust card, the little cute mole. So moles are really interesting creatures because they can barely see, they can barely hear, and they can barely smell. So they just get by underground through feeling vibrations on their whiskers. So there's something about whatever you're brewing up right now, whatever you're working toward manifesting, you might not have any physical proof in front of you that this is happening. And you are being asked to have like this blind freaking faith, and that there is something has rooted. You've already been working towards this. It is rooted and the sapling is out. But is it an oak tree? Is it a rose bush? Like, we don't know. So you're in this like this developmental stage, and you know, you're just at this sapling, right? So like, hang tight, be patient, like it's coming. Just trust. That's what your destiny path wants you to know. Love that. Okay, and the aspect of you who has manifested their heart's deepest desires, your highest self, yo, we get the victory card, one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. And the guidance here, so Falcon, it is victorious. It is known as the bird kingdom. Not only is it the fastest mammal on earth, it is known for its victory. It is used by people for hunting. But the biggest guidance, your what's coming through of your highest self and the aspect of you that has manifested this, your focus has to be that you're victorious. You have to put your focus, see the binoculars. You have to just constantly, that is the focus. Like you, like it's done. Like you just have to know, like just trust. Like you just have to know that it is victorious. Beyond that, how you get there, when you get there, how you get there, it's none of your freaking business, but you're getting there. And that has to be like your assurance, like it is happening. Do you hear the sirens? I just feel like it's like a double whammy. Like, listen to the message. It is so loud. I don't know. You probably do hear it, but like it is happening. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Your what your challenge, what you're resisting, your test, your difficulty, the block, the block. What does that block want to share with you? I love this. This is an honor to receive this card. You are more. Eagle is one of the most, oh my God, like out of the bird kingdom, eagle, the honoring of eagle. Eagle is one of the birds that flies highest to the sun. So it is this metaphor of your ability to align with source, right? Because the sun is our source. It's the thing that keeps this whole planet going, keeps us alive. So think of source. So you have this connection to the light. You have this connection to source. You were created noble. You were created with this ability to really connect to that light and to that source. But what your block, when this card comes, not only is it informing you, oh my God, you're so much more, but it's also saying that you might be in this place where you don't even see that. Like you don't even honor how much of a freaking gift you are. Like you were created with this gift. You are the freaking gift. And like you're really being asked to awaken and honor that you are this gift. And interesting is that that's what your block wants you to know, that it's like, remember who you are. Whatever you're going through, remember who you are. The aspect of you who has overcome whatever test and difficulty, the aspect of you who transformed that block into something expansive, whatever you're as scared of is an illusion. This guy, see the harpoon and the shark? So the story here is this guy, he got attacked by a shark when he was little. So he grows up and he thinks if he carries a harpoon everywhere, he'll be super safe. So he goes to the grocery store with the harpoon. He goes on very short dates with the harpoon. You can guess why they're very short. He goes in the shower with a harpoon because he thinks, hey, I'm preparing myself. I am protecting myself. I'm not gonna let, in case shark comes, I got my back. Well, guess what? The only shark in this nut's head is in his head. So this is saying whatever the aspect of you who's overcome this block, who transformed it, is like, whatever you're worried about right now is not real. Whatever is making you feel small, whatever the fear is, like, you have nothing to fear. There's actually nothing to fear. It's only the fear in the story you're creating is scary, and it's not real. Thank God. Your guide or guides, whatever you connected to, no expectations. There's a couple of things going on here, that this is going to turn out however it turns out. And it's, again, none of your business. Like, this was like, all you have to know is that behind this door is this. But there's a journey, right? Like, Black Panther is so freaking cool. Black Panther is also about facing your fears. Like, each step where you face these fears, it's only the only fears you're facing are these fears in your head that aren't even real. But as you keep going, despite your fear, despite your insecurity, you get the key that opens this door. And then the other thing with Black Panther, again, being like, you really got nothing to fear, my friend, because we all think Black Panther is black, right? Whether it's the leopard or the jaguar, it's a geographical difference, but these Black Panthers, they, in the light, like, the thing that's saying, you're not actually seeing what is making you feel scared, you're not looking at it correctly, because when Black Panther enters the daylight, they will look like first of all, they're spotted. And some really show up in the sunlight and look like they have this like golden auburn fur with their spots. So it's like, there's something about what might be the challenge or the thing you're worried about is not what you think it is, but it's okay. And that you're being asked, like, whatever, just keep going forward. There is something behind this door. And even though it's saying you're not supposed to know, it's something victorious. And whatever you're worried about, you actually have nothing to fear, but you're going to have to face that fear to find out that it was never real. Anyways, interesting. Last but not least, I love that this card is from the Great Mystery. It is from the ultimate unknown, source, universe, everything. This card is a lot of different things, but having some compassion for yourself right now. There's a lot, you're growing a lot, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of old stories in your head, clearly. There's a lot of things that maybe you forgot how powerful you are, you forgot how beautiful you are, you forgot, and you're seeing through the eyes of some illusion. And pig is one of the most, oh my God, it is such an abundant inner wealth creature, right? It can feed up to, I think it's like 190 or 120 people. Forgive me, I gotta look that up again. imagine there is a village of people that need nourishment. Like one pig could feed up to 120 people. You can eat every part of a pig. And I'm a vegetarian, but like, who cares? Like, there's something so just like this creature is so abundant, and yet it's used as this derogatory term, like ugly pig, or like, it's just like, so there's something that the Great Mystery is saying, that there might be a part of you that has been like putting yourself down, you're not good, telling yourself you're not good enough, or there's something that is not. And it's like, oh my God, like you are the freaking eagle, and you're being asked to have like major freaking compassion for yourself and love those aspects of yourself that have been having a hard time, loving those aspects of yourself that are even telling you the negative things, because they actually just want love. And when you integrate, that's when we become whole. When you love those aspects of you that really, the parts of you that might, if you look in the mirror and you're tearing yourself apart, that part actually only wants love. It only wants to feel worthy. It only wants to feel worthy. So instead of either going down the rabbit hole of like, yeah, I am ugly, I am gross, I'm just giving this an example in the mirror, or you're like, no, I won't listen, da 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 da. This card is like, whoa, that part needs some compassion. It just needs like, I'm here with you. I feel this. I accept that I feel this ugliness right now. I'm here with myself right now. It sucks. It sucks, but I'm here with you to feel it. And that part just wants some kind of acknowledgement. And if you can, you have to tell yourself, okay, the story it's telling me isn't true, and be careful, because it's a really easy to go down that rabbit hole. But that part of you that's having a really hard time telling you anything negative, telling you anything that isn't showing you how freaking amazing you are, I'm here with you to feel this and honor this emotion. And once you actually accept it is when it can transform and when it can integrate. And just overall, this message is just about this self-compassion. And compassion is the thing that will be such a medicine in your worth, such a medicine in your self-esteem, such a medicine in you honoring your value, and you really getting that you are the eagle. All right, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found this this technique and way of connecting with the cards helpful in your own way. Obviously, zhuzh it up and do it in a way that feels like, wow, I really resonate with this in my own way. And look at the bottom of the card deck, Destiny Path card, which is the freaking most powerful card in this deck. Just a quick set, if you are on your freaking destiny path and you have this gift that you are meant to share with humanity, you're able to transmute your deepest pains into freaking light and illuminate the world with it. And you are created, to share your gifts, and your gifts are very powerful and they are meant to be shared. And you're in alignment, my friend. Anyways, Animal Apothecary card deck on Amazon, everywhere else. CarElizabethSpeaks.com if you want to book a reading or whatever. Car Elizabeth Speaks on TikTok and Instagram. I freaking love you guys. World freaking peace.